What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome to No Life to Metal. It is time for a huge edition of The Mail. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome back to No Life Till Metal. This is part 3 in the Mail series that I've been doing this past few days. All those packages that arrived all at one time. This is a big one, so this one's going to be all by itself. This one came from a very good friend of mine, whose name is Darrin Hildebrandt. He does videos on YouTube, so of course I will leave a link below for you to check him out. Darrin is a fan of, well, first of all, his favorite band ever is Rush. He's a huge Rush fan. However, he loves everything from thrash to death metal to traditional heavy metal to doom. Just anything in that genre he seems to like. Not a big fan of metalcore, but he does like a lot of death metal and extreme metal, even black metal. So this is just a massive box. So this is we'll call this a Christmas present because this thing is just unreal. Starting off with a CFBU 103.7 rock radio button. I love band buttons and radio buttons. I have tons of them. So, alright, this box is really big. So let me see if I can. All right. So first of all, we have Carrington. This is premium gourmet jelly beans. Jelly beans from Canada. And I do love jelly beans. I really do. I can eat jelly beans, so anyhow. Don't need them, but I can eat them. Here is a cassette copy of Rush's Roll the Bones. This is a Canadian pressing. On Anthem Records. The case got a little busted up in the mail, or maybe it was busted before, I don't know, but I have more cases, so I'll replace the case on it. But yeah, Rush Roll the Bones on on Anthem Records. See, I'm still thinking about jelly beans. Holy cow, there's a lot of stuff in this box. This is the Headstones Picture of Health. Maybe some of you guys can tell me something about these guys. I don't know anything about them, so one of the things he and I do a lot, and actually with a lot of people that I trade with overseas, rather than sending a lot of plastic back and forth, we just take the plastic off because we all have extra cases. We just send them in little packages like this. But this is Death Star, the Triumph. Again, another one I know nothing about. Face Down Records, 2008. So maybe someone could tell me a little bit about them. Face Down Records is usually extreme metal, most hardcore, metalcore, thrashcore, and all that kind of stuff. But doesn't mean that's what they are. So this is Soil Redefined. And let's see, this is 2004 J Records. Don't know anything about this one either, so I'm sorry I'm showing this stuff and don't know anything about, but this is, let me take the price sticker off of here, but if I can get it off. This is the very best of 80s metal. Now hear this. Now hear this. Seriously, that's what it's called. So what we got on here? Accept, Quiet Riot, Dangerous Toys, Europe, Alice Cooper, Warrant, Lita Ford, Autograph, House of Lords, Britney Fox, Danger Danger, Bonham, Firehouse, and Crocus. As I Lay Dying. This is, I guess, melodic death metal. I've never heard this particular album. All I've ever had was their first album. Man, there's a lot of CDs in here. Holy cow. I'm going to start flying through these because this video will be an hour long if I don't. Alright, this is Canada's own Kim Mitchell, Rockland. Straightforward, hard rock, not really guitar or in hard rock. It's a little poppy at times, but I like Kim Mitchell. Kim, of course, known for his work with Max Webster. This is I, Mother Earth, Scenery, and Fish. It's gotta be a 90s album. What if it was the 90s and all the bands with the Fish stuff? Let's see if I'm right. What's the year on this thing? 1996. I remember back in the day, Galactic Cowboys were making fun of them because they put out the album called Machine Fish, and they're like, everybody seems to be calling their albums Machines or Fish, so we just went with both, something like that. Anyhow, this is As I Lay Dying. Shadows are Security. This is Ecoline Crush, The Devil You Know, on EMI. This is The Tea Party. Oh, now I like The Tea Party. And I don't have this particular album. I have some of their other ones. Let's see, the cover is hidden inside here. Let me get the cover out of here. By the way, the awesome music in the background. I'm hoping that No Life Till Metal Records will be putting out on vinyl in the next year or so. Yeah, The Tea Party. Now, The Tea Party, from what I know, they kind of remind me of the Doors sometimes. But anyhow, enough of that. This is a single for Liz Rocket Leatherface, Enigma Records CD single. That's cool. I love Liz Rocket. There's... What is this? Sorry. I don't know what this one is. I can't see the cover and I can't read the CD, so... Oh my goodness. Sorry, I can't get this out of here. Come on. Jeez. Ah, and there's no name on the cover either, so that works out well. This is Thornley Come Again. And this is from 2004, 604 Records. Again, I know nothing about this one, so if anybody does know, let me know, because I'd like to know, and eventually I'll find out myself. But that's a lot of CDs. It'll take me a while to get through all those. So next up, we got a book. This is No Compromise: The Life Story of Keith Green. I'm a huge Keith Green fan. I totally respect his music, his life, the things he did. Just a great man, and looking forward to checking this out. I'm a huge fan of his music as well. Not hard rock, not metal. I would call it contemporary Christian rock, what I would call it. Holy cow, there's a lot of records in here too. Alright, I'm going to fly through this because this is getting long, and I apologize for that. This is Superstar Salute, New Massey Hall, April Wine, BTO, Harlequin, Prism, Steelheart, Rush, Rough Trade, Trooper, Toronto, Lover Boys. This is a Canadian hard rock compilation. Let's see what label this is on. I don't recognize even the label. But a lot of those bands I love. I mean, the last couple years, I'm sure you've seen in my videos that I've just been getting into all kinds of Canadian hard rock stuff. And a lot of these bands are some ones that Max Webster, matter of fact, just mentioned them a few minutes ago. So next up, we've got very cool artwork, but I don't know what the band is. Necroblation? Ablation of Death? Necroblation. Perhaps I'll have to throw a needle drop on here too so you guys can check it out. I have no idea. I'm assuming by the name and look, it's going to be death metal. And like I said, Darrin is into death metal, so if he likes it, I'll probably dig it too, because he knows what I like. So there's the custom centering, black vinyl. Feels like it's 180 gram. And somewhere buried in here is Martyr Havoc in Quebec City. This is a DVD cover, so the DVD is actually in here somewhere. It's probably mixed in with one of those CDs, and I just didn't see it. So there you go. I also have DVD cases. So let's see here. Oh, right on. This is a upgrade copy of April Wine's First Glance, and this is the Canadian pressing. The U.S. pressing it's got a different cover. It's got a picture of the band, which is actually like from a Greatest Hits album or something like that. But this is the original Canadian version with the gatefold, and I believe it was he who sent me I have a copy of this, but it's rough, and I think I'm pretty sure he sent it to me and he told me it was rough. So this is definitely an upgrade. I could just tell by the cover it's an upgrade over that one. And then, this is perfectly clean. Aquarius Records. What's the year on this? 70 what? 78. So April wine. And I think that's it, except for stiffener. And you got yourself some Rick Nelson stiffener. So that's it. That's a lot of stuff. And thanks for putting up with these 3 videos. And a lot of stuff I didn't know, some I did. Hopefully some of you guys can be able to fill me in on some of these things. Darrin, thank you so much. Such a cool packaging. As you know, I have a big old stack of stuff I'll be sending to you in the near future as well. So that's it. Appreciate you all watching. God bless. Stay strong.